He could be in here, and he's found the way past. Can he finish? He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
A good ball, and this looks promising. Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Dani Olmo, and he's Dani Olmo! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Ruben Dias. Here's Nico Gonzalez. Vardiol. And claimed it back swiftly. He has found the way through. Fermin hurtling down that right flank. Rafinha! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So now the difference is 3. Pedri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gavi. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's De Bruyne. Pedri. Kubasi. Gavi. Yamal. Decent hit! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal. He's got away. Nice control. Now it's Haaland. And here's Rafinha. Great. There's the hit! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be...
And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Yamal on the score sheet, 3.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100 miles an hour, this could get spicy.
The action has already started. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Kubasi. Fermin. Mendy wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Rafinha.
Oh, great feat, that. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rafinha. Bellingham. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Gavi. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Carvajal. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Dani Olmo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that has not gone well. Fermin. Fermin puts his foot on the gas. Dani Olmo. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. And the shot! And he's found the net!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Rafinha. It's Pedri. And here's Ferran Torres, closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. De Jong. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Habrá un minuto
And he
de
has
descuento.
slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. It's a big chance! There it is! De Jong. A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Mendy. Great run on the overlap here. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ferran Torres. Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri. And that's another good win of the ball. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Oh, super find. Oh, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's
La
Rodrigo.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559
60
espectadores.
minutes played. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Dani Olmo.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the... Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Dani Olmo. Some really good ball movement, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
De Jong. De Jong touches it back. And Araujo. And here's Rafinha. Chooses to go crossfield. Decent progress down the left. And that is a little undercooked. Koundé. Barcelona are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Gavi. And here's Dani Olmo. Looking for the runner. Spread it left. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. A searching ball that into space. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone... Great chance! And he's there to belt it away. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Foden. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bernardo Silva powering forward here. Haaland. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think As a defender, you...
Oh, shooting chance! Kovacic. And it's Kovacic. Ake. Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, played right into his path. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Kovacic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless at the moment. That's a shade optimistic. Kovacic. Here's Rodri.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
No, it's not getting there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he finish? There it is!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shot could be on. Passes short and sharp. Picks up, hits one! Sticks it away!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Kovacic cuts a frustrated foot. And the finish! Now it's Rodrigo. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Back into the middle. Kovacic. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, good spread. Nicely aimed pass.
There will be 1 minute
And he's
at a
intervened
time.
well there. Foden. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Tchouaméni. And we've reached half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix, with what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them,
Mbappe. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bernardo Silva. That's been cut out, well played. Kovacic. That is a great pick out. Chance! Kovacic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Stones makes the interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Haaland! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mbappe!
This match was 71.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he gets rid in a hurry. He's having a go. Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Rodrigo! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's had a hit. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Foden. Kovacic. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Rodri clears it away. Camavinga. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Carvajal. Camavinga. And he's had it nicked away. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Foden. Alaba deals with that comfortably. There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Kovacic. Alaba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball's gone out of play. Mbappe. Rodri gets a foot in here. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking. Rodri. Nicely aimed pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. He's played him through. Brilliantly cut out. Kovacic. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result...
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, we never really did friendly derbies, not when I was playing, Peter. But it's impossible to keep rivalries in check, completely in check. So while I'm not expecting everything to go flying at 100...
Ferran Torres! And he's following up! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rudiger deals with that comfortably. Well timed, excellent interception. Kubasi. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Koundé. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And that is a little undercooked. Dani Olmo. And the ball's a good one here. Ferran Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rafinha, Lewandowski. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Kubasi. Great ball, and it's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. Kubasi. And Dani Olmo. Yamal. Ferran Torres. And he's straight offside. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Barcelona are looking to break at pace, and it's Lewandowski. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Kubasi. It's Pedri. Oh, well played. No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Gavi. Gavi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Real chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Camavinga. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Rodrigo. Pedri.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gavi. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Courtois can pick that up. In with the challenge.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Oh, that Yamal has another goal! A skipper's goal!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And the game has already resumed here.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chouameni bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Big chance! Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe. Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Barcelona are still that goal to the good.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Smart. He's had a shot! Just off target. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Nice interception, well timed. Has a go! Yamal finds himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Oh, what has happened here? Szczesny sends that a long way. 60 minutes played. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
No way through there.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Stood up well to him there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Ferran Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Lewandowski. Shot could be... Hits one! Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. Lewandowski. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Chouameni gets a foot in here. No way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodrigo. So what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! We've got a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Pedri. Ferran Torres. Alaba cuts it out. Forwards and with intent. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's got away. Might be danger here. Decent hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pedri.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Chance here to counter. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Gavi. Rudiger makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. And we're done. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Rafinha picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
La alineación del Barcelona será...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge.
Gavi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Ferran Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Barcelona would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Kubasi. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, great chance! Oh, important interception. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Gavi. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's a fine interception. It's Lewandowski! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He won't be happy with that one. Rodrigo. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No way through. Rodrigo. Stood up well to him there. Koundé. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, and he's through the middle. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's gone searching crossfield. Out of play for a throw. Fiddles it through. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And here's Lewandowski. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mbappe! And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Lewandowski, great chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's found Rafinha! And for a moment, time stood still.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Gavi. Pedri. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. Tries a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gavi. Gavi. And Rafinha. Oh, well played, well played. He's got the shot away! Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pau Kubasi is there, and he can pick it up. Bellingham, spread neatly. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri makes the interception. Dani Olmo, now it's Rafinha.
Barcelona making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Lewandowski could try cutting inside here. Oh, that's nice. That is good strength. Bellingham did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has found a way through. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Ferran Torres. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options.
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, this is a great position. It's Lewandowski! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Yamal, Koundé, Gavi. Time and again they are repelled. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Ferran Torres. He can run onto that. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's picked his way through. Rafinha! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barcelona are almost home and dry now. And he's gone backward here. Tchouaméni. Mendy. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. Real chance here. It's a goal kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He could be in here. Gavi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Looking for options for movement. And this is Lewandowski. Now the finish! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Rafinha claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, how will we look back on that?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.